It's been 36 years since the Round Table when the end of communism in Poland was negotiated. Yet, communist monuments still stand in some Polish cities. This is the case in Rzeszów, where the monument of gratitude to the Soviet army stands in the very centre of the city. A resolution to remove it from public space was passed by councillors back in 2018, but Rzeszów's left-wing authorities have yet to do anything about it. The issue returned at today's council meeting. The monument of gratitude to the Soviet army was erected in the centre of Rzeszów in 1951. For many years, the left-wing city authorities did everything they could to keep it intact. Neither the 2016 law on the prohibition of the propagation of communism nor two resolutions by councillors calling for the removal of the communist monument seem to work. Residents are asking us as councillors, what should we be grateful to the Red Army for? Today, councillors and Rzeszów residents heard the same thing from the city government that they always do. We are trying to find the best solution, which on the one hand will allow us to find financing for the removal of the monument, and on the other hand will preserve the artistic element in this monument, and third, which will allow for this place to gain a new character. What happened to the money that was received by the Board of Urban Greenery and intended for the demolition and relocation of this monument? There were more questions and the answers, as always, were evasive. The City Hall says that it is in talks with the Rzeszów branch of the Institute of National Remembrance on the matter, and its director stresses that the Institute of National Remembrance can help financially, but the removal of the monument itself is the responsibility of the local government. As far as I know, and what I heard from the vice presidents, there is no willingness to move this monument. And the monument of gratitude to the Soviet army is passed by thousands of people every day, including Ukrainians. You see what this Russia is doing to Ukraine. It needs to be dismantled and something else put up, maybe to honour those who are helping and who once helped. Last year, the civic platform Subcarpathian Voivod, Teresa Kubas-Hull, agreed to move the monument to the municipal cemetery in the Victory neighbourhood. That is, the area where there are the remains of 3 soldiers of the Freedom and Independence Association and the Home Army, Poland's main underground military during the German occupation in World War II, and later enemies of the Soviets. Were we to move it there, we may violate the memory and dignity of those buried victims of the communist regime. Several months ago, the monument of gratitude to the Soviet army was symbolically packed for shipment by residents and addressed to the Kremlin.